right. Well, what a start indeed. Let me say, I tell you, Murphy's a hell of a fella. You know, he's tried to do all sorts of things to you. But I can assure you that we're going to get things happening in a good way shortly. Um, just to let you know that this week we are basically going through a very interesting, how should I say, concept in that we are doing a precursor to the big launch which will take place on the 18th as planned. But for now, this week we're giving you an extra treat. Just to remind you that this is Christmas Shak for yet another year, a third year in existence. Um, I am not sure whether I am being heard at this stage. I got to check and see what's happening. But just to remind you that we are supposed to be presently, let me get my camera up. We're supposed to be on YouTube and also on Facebook once we can get everything moving. We did a pretty good test today and everything seemed to be working fine. But for some reason tonight, things want to give us a little bit of an issue. Don't ask me why. I can't tell you why. I'm not an expert with this whole thing, but for some reason, none of my things seem to want to play for me. So I tell you what, we get into some of the music. Just to remind you, it is Christmas, folks. And we're going to fix that. Trust me, will.
When they see me dress up just like a new looking for action, don't answer foolish question. If you want to join a real, I can't stop. No, my rockin' me back pocket. Top, I can't forget it. Hang across my shoulder and mandolin. Hey, I don't want no argument. Don't tell me your instrument. If I show you the banjo and violin, yeah, it is. From Sangre Grande all the way to Central, Paraguay night and day. I'm looking for good players and chorus. Paraguay night and day. In Maracas, para, Dominicanas, para, Sancho Quemado, para, mucho, mucho, mucho barrandero. Hey, give it,
We keep the music coming at you, folks.
give it.
If you happen to be just joining us, go invite all your friends and your family. Christmas has started. We are on YouTube, we are on Facebook, and of course we definitely up on Wibs Radio. That's Williams Broadcasting. 107.5. Good evening, how you doing tonight? This is your girl, your Christmas girl. I'm going to be making you a wonderful Christmas, and I'm going to tell you what, right here on radio and online. I'm SBW. Woo, my season indeed. You got to get ready for all the great things to unfold on you every Thursday and Tuesday. Today's Tuesday, right? Yes, from 8 to 10 o'clock. We go up to 10 o'clock. And I can assure you, we're going to have ourselves a ball of a time.
Hey. Pastele, pastele. Get it. Dee, dee, and day. Give it. When you see we bring coffee by the girl, it's street tunes and we gone. Can't stay one day too long. If you like we, just join in the party. Grab an instrument and play on. Yes, my son. Hey, that's some power players. I know them Israel footlands. Singing anything once it at home. We have a wide range of songs, starting with the Annunciation, Castilian, Warapo, and the Aquinal. Let me go from Sangre Grande all the way to Cedras, Parangin, night and day. I'm looking for good players and chorus, Parangin, night and day. Upper Ramin, Para, Series and Erin, Para, Rio Claro, Para, mucho, mucho, mucho Parangino. Hey, get it.
Parag is sweet music, you know. You gotta love it. You can't leave it, you gotta love it. Trust me. It's the Christmas music of the Southern Caribbean with a little Spanish flavor in and between. Parang, parang. I ain't lying to tell you, I know y'all having a wonderful time. Y'all already start the ball a rolling. You know, I was going to be coming on from next week, the 18th, actually, as I kind of promoted for that. But then I met a few people and they say that, you know, Christmas kind of dreary and dead. We missing you, blah, 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 blah. You know, the usual talk and whatnot. So, you know, I say, you know what? Let me not keep them waiting. Let me just give them a week ahead of time. So we're dealing with, should I say we a extra special? We're giving you a little extra special going forward for this week. So reminding you that it's up on Tuesday nights 8 to 10 and Thursday nights as well. So all those listeners on 107.5, I want to welcome you to Christmas Shak. Now I know that you know what a Shak is, a macarat, Shak, whatever you want to call it. It is a very important instrument within the whole parang music. Now I'm not talking about the Malay parang. Me and that one is, you know, you wouldn't hear maybe clean ones here of the local Malay parang, but certainly generally speaking, when Jericho started, oh my goodness, may he rest in peace. It was his anniversary. He passed away not too long ago. But I want to start out tonight by expressing, I don't know what to say, sadness or empathy to those who may have been affected by the flooding that we had today. It was quite a terrible experience for some folks. I mean, I've seen some videos and oh my goodness, all of a sudden this downpouring of rain is the first time I've seen Lagoon Road, Kirani James Boulevard, the sea actually and the road, you couldn't tell the difference, you know, in the water in the road and that in the sea. And that alone is quite frightening. It tells you exactly what is happening with climate change. Just this big set of downpour just came down. You know, it's a wave or whatever is passing, flooding all over, landslides all over. I mean, I looked at the water and I saw cars on the river road. At a point in time, you actually had two rivers, the actual river going, and the road is a river as itself. Even from where the wall was built, because the water seemed to come over higher than Steele's Auto up in that area there, which is pretty high. So, I don't know, boy. We hear of so many different seminars taking place all over the world. I think there's one somewhere in one of the European countries, and yet for all, we seem not to be able to put a cap on this climate change issue. We talk about the bigger countries being responsible for a lot of what is happening, and the smaller ones paying the price. And I can assure you, we certainly paid the price today, because what took place here was something that was unbelievable. Cars, flooded out in the stadium car park and that sort of thing. Rivers flowing over. I know some of you, we were affected by the tropical wave a few days ago, and quite a few people lost water supply. I did myself. And now we're feeling that, it's going to get going. I'm sure that Nawasa would have had a tremendous amount of problems again with what passed here today. And if you look at the satellite image, you can see that there is still some weather to come. They say that November is the wettest month of the year. So let's be vigilant. Make sure you clean all those drains and anywhere that you may have anything that is debris clogging up areas. I saw a poor fella climbing on top his vehicle, and two others tried to get him, and I said, oh my God, look at this. A little bit again, he would have been gone. I saw some cars, just two small cars, just going along with the water in River Road. We have to be vigilant. We have to look out for each other, and avoid zones that are prone to flooding when we have that kind of weather. You never can tell. Everything just flow right down into the lower lands, and we must be careful. I would imagine that some folks living on the edge or the lower lands would have had some issues as well. So I just thought I would mention that, and let's hope that we can rally through these unforeseen circumstances that hit us from time to time. Right, neighbor? You know, when I say that, I really say it with the goodness in my heart to you out there, wherever you are. Hey, I want you to tell all your friends and your neighbors, your cousin, your nene, your auntie, your parent. Christmas is here, and your girl is on the radio. Your girl is on social media. For those folks out there in the diaspora, as they would say, welcome, welcome. Christmas is a wonderful time. Folks, let me know if you're hearing me much better now. I understand you say you weren't hearing too well. By the day, Dolores, red is my favorite color. I'm a coolie girl. What's wrong with you?
Hey, give it. Right. That's nice. Me and my neighbor grew up from small, and we always keep in touch. Anything I want, she does give me all. That's why I care about you so much. But this Christmas is an exemption. I can't come right now by the woman. But she ain't gonna like it. If I ain't come, she gon' have a fit. If I ain't come, she gon' stop to go. If I ain't come, I will go razzo.
Thank you so much, Shelly girl. I know I can depend on you.
You must wait for me.
Let them know the thing don't stop.
Don't want to fight. We have all night. Patience in me. Neighbor, don't be worried. Yeah, your boy coming. Yeah, I'll be here for sure. Neighbor,
Good night to Magdalene. How you do, honey?
here
Good to have you on board, girl. Alban. Alban, time for you to go in your bed, boy. London town. Aye. Hello, cuz. Lenora, I hope everything going well with you. Long time no see. We got to catch up, you know. In case you're just joining me, this is Christmas Shak. It's into our third year. Well, maybe could be more than that, you know. I'm not too sure, but anyway, we're good. And I'm glad to see you folks on board. Spread the word. Let the folks know. Let them join us up, and we're having a wonderful time. I mean, Alban, if you want, you could call. You know, I mean, I could fix you up. Let me see if I could fix you up on a. I could fix up something here on WhatsApp, and you could give me a call. You know, we could chat. Yeah, you think it's you alone that thing, eh, boy? Thank you, Shirley. Thank you. Hey, I want to say good night. I don't know if she joined, but Shirley, I see that you put the information out for my dear sister Neva. She hasn't been too well, and I just want to let her know that the love is real, and I'm rooting for her. I'm praying for her. Always in my thoughts. Even though I don't call you every day, just remember, girl, you're in my thoughts. Janice Griffith, how are you, girl? Long time no see. Hi, Rhonda. Hi, sweetie. Everybody good. Nice to know. You know, there's one song that every year, if you don't play that song for people, they just get vexed. I wonder if all you know which one, what song that is. I don't know why, you know. It's been a traditional song at this time of the year.
So
one of the originals, you know, not the originals.
Listen, you ready? Let me go.
Ah, boy, Sharky, how you doing tonight? Good to have you on board. Everything good? Yeah, man. The paintbrush man.
I think some time off from me was to help me wife clean up. Making gosh I can't find it. The neighbor don't have it. Immediately I went down by she. Told her want me paintbrush please. I want me brush. Baby me brush. I so much. Never do, never try. Me want me boss. Listen me about me want it so much. Come on, want me.
Dance, Lenora, dance, girl. Yeah, Arthur, drink all the wine for yourself. You're selfish, you know. That was some kind of weather. I agree with you. It calls for a nice bottle of red wine. Your favorite, Merlot, whatever it may be. Enjoy it, my friend. I want to send out a little bit of love for all the folks who've been affected by the weather today, especially the folks out there in Carriacou and Petit Martinique. Oh my goodness, my heart bleeds for you.
Wash it and dry the hair. Hold it and white safely. But won't give it to me. Don't have the money for new brush daily. Don't I want a paintbrush, please? I want it, I want it, I want it. I want a brush. Give me brush. I want a brush. Give me brush. I want to paint my living room. I want to paint my bedroom. I want to paint my kitchen. I want to paint everything. I want a brush.
Oh, you're going to interfere with somebody. You better answer your phone. I'm going to interfere with somebody. Oh my goodness. All right. Like you don't want to answer me tonight. All right, Alban, cut your style.
They want me boss, they tell me about me want it so much. Never do, never try. They want me boss, they tell me
All you buy all your paint yet? I see people painting up already, you know. Sisson's paint. Ah, boy. Virgin paint. Oh, my goodness. Whatever paint you're using, I hope you got good quality.
Don't paint your own, say you use the ball. Don't paint your cow, say you use the ball. Don't paint the things, say you use the ball. Say the boss, say the boss, she want me some up. Listen the boss, she want the boss. And the boss, say the boss, she want some up. Listen the boss, she want the boss. And the kids out them want the boss. Tell me kid, don't want tell me the boss. And this I'm on the rock, and the pink, and the cup, and the boss, and the boss, and the use up, and the boss. You have the boss, and the boss, and the boss. Listen, and the kids, and the use.
Ah, Kenny, your song as you're dabbing up there, boy. Woo! Ay, ay, ay. So let me just say, okay, mister, hold the phone down. Let me say good night to the folks in Carriacou and Petit Martinique. Whenever there's rain like this, and even less than this, I really feel it for you, you know, to be under, in a lot of instances, tarpaulin and stuff like that. And I understand sometimes when the rain fall heavy, the tarpaulin will buckle in or fly away or whatever the case may be. I really hope that whatever you're dealing with, that the season will bring some goodness for you. Those of you who have not yet been relieved of in any way, form or fashion. And I understand the children from Petit Martinique have to take the boat to go to school. Because the jetty in Windward is not operational, and it's a passageway that they have to travel there to get this. I wouldn't like to be in a position to have to travel that way to go to school every day. So let's hope things can happen, and let's send a little love. Let's send a little love out there to the folks out there in Carriacou and Petit Martinique in a little styling. Yeah, how about that? Yeah, man. Give them a little bit of love at this time. Good night, sweetie Lorraine. How you doing, girl? Good to see Joan the other day. I was so happy to see her. I haven't seen her in such a long time. Love you, girls. that I can't play that whole song via social media, but I thought I'd share a little love with the folks out there in Carriacou. I don't want them people and them to shut me down. But you know, we have love in many different ways, and we don't necessarily have to go to the copyrighted way or whatever the other way you want to call it, because you know, Parang music belongs to us in the region. So here is this nice way. This is Marcia Miranda for you. Give me love for Xmas. You know, it doesn't have to be a very expensive gift. When I say that in terms of monetary expense, but the gift of love, you can't put a price onto it. This is Christmas Shak. Those of you just joining me, this is our inaugural flight. We're here every Tuesday and Thursday, 8 to 10 p.m. on Facebook and YouTube, and also on 107.5. For those of you who haven't tried that station yet, I suggest that you find it on your dial. You're going to love it.
All my flaws. No, I don't mean to hurt you, but I'm team no red my phones. Punch up your mind, drink your beer, carol singers everywhere. But for a Christmas morning, man, you always disappear. And the days are getting shorter, but the nights are feeling colder. All the gifts, the drinks, the treats, they can't do nothing for me. Give me love, give me love, give me love. La 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 la, yo 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 yo, la 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 la, yo yo yo. La 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 la, yo 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 yo. Give me love, give me love, give me love. Yes, the days are getting shorter, but at night I'm feeling colder. All the gifts, the drinks, the treats, they can't do a thing for me. Give me love, give me love, give me love. You see this little señorita, she would like to be much sweeter, so you'll have to work much harder than you are. Your Christmas gift is nothing, I what could you be thinking of? Give me love, give me love, give me love. La 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 la, yo
me. Hey, let me tell you something. The music can only get better in the nighttime right here on Wibs 107.5. If you haven't discovered it yet, I suggest you do so. Wow. And here's an old one. You know, folks, you will see different little videos that I put up. Some of them I put up to tease the folks in the diaspora. Some of them missing home. Or you're going to see what will happen in a while. This is where it's at, people. Christmas, Shak. Christmas coming. It coming and it coming strong.
Oh Maria, oh Madre mia, Jesus Christ is born on a winter's day, Madre mia. Happy Christmas, Lord, paramo, paramo, paramo.
Sister. Good to have you on board, honey. You want to flying the night horse? Good having you on board, Della. And indeed, Lauren, I did read my book to the children in the school, and they enjoyed it, I understand. I want to say good night to Lady Claire. How you doing, girl? Hope you're hearing us loud and clear. Claire is clear. know you just heard the phone rang there. My mother and my daughter went off to Miami today, and my mother almost missed that flight due to all the weather situation out there. Ah, my goodness, we had to work a kind of miracle. Yo. Thank you very much to the folks down at the handling American Airlines for your assistance today. She's heading up. She has a pacemaker. She has a doctor's appointment. They have it checked and so on. And they had so many delays getting down to the airport, unfortunately, meeting flooded areas and had to turn back. And wow. And she actually got there about 25 minutes before the flight was to take off. And luckily, the folks were very accommodating. She's a wheelchair person. They couldn't do the ramp because it was too late, so they helped her up the steps to get her on the flight. So thank you so much to the staff of American Airlines. I appreciate your assistance there today. What a day. I'm sure they had other folks who would have had issues getting to and fro, having to travel, and the unexpected downpour. I say unexpected because although we would have seen the image on satellite, we did not expect so much, to be so intense as the weather was at that time. Hey, you ever went to a party and it's a get together and you have a lot of family there, and you have one particular guy, you could tell he's looking for a girl, you know what I mean? Yeah, man, he's scouting around, and approaching all the ladies, asking for a dance, and really looking for something, you know what I mean? But there's always somebody there to say to them, listen, they're working here tonight. There you go, Scranta boy. Woo!
Get invitation for the Christmas in Arima. Somewhere up in Mount Pleasant. I was among a big family, eating and drinking what I want, dancing, singing, having a good time. Every time my parent play, Uncle Sam to see me, I and a young lady call me by the back door and he say, you feel bright? Come fight, get it right. Like you doing that was fine. You see that one? That is the family. You see that next one? That is the family. You see that one passing there? That is the family. That one going so? That is the family. You feel the break? If it takes your time. Come on. Yeah. I was shocked by hasta the stomach. Santos cannot that. He say, well, it's more than half an hour. I'm watching you under my belt. She's a Domingo. That is the family. That one from Calparo. That is the family. The next one from Lupino. That is the family. And Blanche from Chaguanas. That is the family. You hear? That guy walking here tonight. He will take you there. That guy walking here tonight. Comply? Yeah. Hey, 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 hey. Hey. Hey.
That ain't working here tonight. You know what they say, once you get by a rum shop at Christmas time, and a fella pick up a bottle, don't know where you get the spoon from, they must have had an oil on cook. But nevertheless, it will ring out, you know that, don't you? You listen to 107.5 FM, that's WIBS, Williams Broadcasting FM, coming to you from Granatang, and I'm coming to you all the way from Hills of Eyes in Tempe.
In any gang, when you see man start to parrot, all the instruments does be in tune, but they don't leave out the bottle and spoon. You see with bottle and spoon, and does be ringing out red tune. The drum and bass go form in place. Your bottle half with water is bacchanal and manslaughter. Sweet music in the place. I heard it from a steel band man. He named Bradshaw. He's a iron man. Yes, he told me plain that very soon pan men going back to bottle and spoon. You see with bottle and spoon, and let's be ringing on red tune. The drum and bass go fall in place. Your bottle half with water is bacchanal and manslaughter. Sweet music in the place. Whiskey bottle or rum bottle, the song real nice when a man rattle. So the carnival this year go be hell is a bacchanal, plenty spoon go sell. You see with bottle and spoon, man does be ringing on real tune. The drum and bass go fall in place. Your bottle half with water is bacchanal and manslaughter. Sweet music in the place.
I find that song more like drum than bottle and spoon, what do you think? Ay, ay, ay. If you happen to be passing over the Grande Tang at this hour, you gotta take it easy and know that anything is possible on the roadways out there and the byways as well. You never know when you're gonna meet a slide or a slippery part of the road. So drive with due care and attention. We want to be talking to you and not about you. You know that, don't you?
You must realize that the spoon to use is a medium size. But if your spoon too large, well then it's manslaughter. Your bottle going to break and throw away the water. You see with bottle and spoon, man does be ringing on red tune. Your drum and bass go fall in place. Your bottle half with water is bacchanal and manslaughter. Sweet music in the place. that's be ringing on red tune. The drum and bass go fall in place. Your bottle half with water is bacchanal and manslaughter. Sweet music in the place.
I tell you, it's bottle and spoon.
And that's the ringing on red tune. The drum and bass go fall in place. Your bottle half with water is bacchanal and manslaughter. Sweet music in the place. You see with bottle and spoon, and that's be ringing on red tune. The drum and bass go fall in place. Your bottle half with water is bacchanal and manslaughter. Sweet music in the place. You see with bottle and spoon, and that's be ringing on red tune.
Real tune, real tune.
Go fall in place. Your bottle half with water is bacchanal and manslaughter. Sweet music in the place.
Yes, yes, give them a round of applause. That sounds like one of them kind of shows. A round of applause, give them some claps. Bottle and spoon. You know, I'll say this to you. A lot of times we don't hear a lot of that kind of parang music anymore on the some of them radio stations. Not all. You know, so there are times when we have to step back in time and take up the good old classics. And I'll tell you what, that doesn't mean that we're not into the newbies as well. So a nice mix you get here on Christmas Shak. Could you believe almost an hour has gone already? And we're just starting to have ourselves a ball of a time? Well, I'll take you up to a new one. This is a new one. And yes, I do have the Ajamos and all the rest of them that sing locally. So you're going to get that. You're going to get that. Don't fool yourself, man. We have it ready and waiting. Yeah, it's just going to happen when it happens. You just got to keep listening to all the good things that are going your way. Yeah. I think she carrying on with a lot of nonsense at this time. But nevertheless, I want to extend, listen to this song and listen to this. I'm not sure whether you'll be able to hear it now. Okay, I'll tell you what, I'm going to fix it up for you. And I'm going to put it up on the player. I think that's where the problem is. Not only that, I think it is video bound as well. So we might create it. But we get it going at some point in time. But anyway, it is an interesting one. Eat. You have to eat everything. Yes, folks. So I hope that you're having a good night. I want to say this. I do believe that I can see quite a bit of moisture. I'm not in Met Office or whatever, as you rightfully know. But I see there is quite a bit of moisture still coming our way. It's kind of low. And it would appear that Trinidad getting even more licks than we are getting, because we were actually at the top of that piece that passed here. And but there's still a bit of moisture. I'm seeing a few days coming up again. So ensure you are very vigilant of where you're going and when you're going and that sort of thing, so you don't get caught up in places that you can't find your way back. There are some people that they really saw some trouble today, boy. Wow. Anyway, but one thing I tell you, as one of my favorite people, he's no longer with us, but he has certainly left us a lot of great things to ponder on. Ring drinks. Oh, Lord.
Containers, vessels.
your shoe. Don't drink in your shoe.
Chivalry and pass me a vessel.
It's cow town, not sneaker town.
Aye.
The fun of the man sprang along.
Buenos días, amigo. Honey, how are you? Compliments of the season to you. May all your dreams come true. But right now, this is what I want you to do. Bring it around home, it's Christmas. Bring it around home, I see. We could drink a glass, we could drink a nip. If you have a bottle hiding, bring it out to me. Oh, mamma mia, why viva viva you? Neno carruai, si abui carasio. Baba vida olida, si no more. Roti and egg, peanut butter and turkey leg. Who cooked this thing? I'm Mr. McCarpenter. Don't drink that boy, that chow chow. That is to put on the ham. And then, so who cooked this thing, boy? Is sponge cake hard? The black cake soft? Is sorrel right? The ginger beer green? What it is? But it's a dog show. Beside Larry and company there. Bring anything, we drinking flick and all. Yes, we just want something to control the stomach till we reach home. Because this thing will make we large intestines look small. Yeah, well, we are departing. And thanks we say to you. They can't done, son we have to run. Who is the Lord? Give we one for the road. In the ram farm is Christmas. In the ram farm I see. We go drink a flask, we go drink a nip. If you have a bottle hiding, bring it out today. Oh, mommy, my yo. Why, viva, viva, yo. In a carruai, yeah, bring carasio. Baba, vida, oh, lida, cinnamon. A green fruit pie made from breadfruit. Neighbor, where you get your recipe? In one of your children copy book. It really tasting like the 6 times table. Hey, pass a glass, pass a glass. So beside the big no glass, I will drink straight from the bowl. Somebody bring a glass. What kind of place is this? Madrid, Madrid. No, Madrid, you can't eat everything. Sometimes people may get hungry later. I will take, yeah, pepper sauce with water. No, I don't say drink water. A glass of pepper sauce and water, 2 block ice. Yes, darling. You know Epsom salt, darling. My stomach like it turning back. A little salt. Well, if your hand no normal Epsom salt, but I will soak the ham in it. The ham have enough salt. Yeah. Oh, Lord, man. What you gonna shoot, boy? What trouble is this, boy? No, boy, we eating bread alone. They put back on your shoes. You don't want no jam? What the hell, yeah. No, they say ox tongue. Not sneakers tongue. Ox tongue. Lace back up your sneakers and put down the scissors. So, gentlemen, you used to drink, I used to drive. You understand what I'm saying? What you're telling me, Greg, don't frighten, you go drive and 2 are we drinking?
designated driver. If you know you can't take the pressure, think I go drive. But two of we is not to be the same thing because one of the things will put two of we in trouble. And without the way your bottom lip drop there feel, you the designated drinker. Go, drunk. So besides, you see me, I taking taxi. Where do I get taxi from around here to go? Where here is?
Ay.
Come here already, but I was in the same country.
Even know where you be. Good night to my darling sister Neva. You dancing, girl? Good to see. Love you dearly. Della has just informed us that Trinidad is on level red. That is not a nice sign, eh? You know what I mean? So we still a little better than them, I would imagine, taking everything into consideration. That weather, and of course we had to be vigilant, and we have to try and see how we can make sure we take care of our environment more and more. Teach our youngsters as well. Let them ensure that they, take care of garbage disposing, and in particular, when they go off to the beach or to the picnic areas, let them ensure that they put their, in the garbage in the bins. If not, take them home with them. Take it home with them and dispose of it as much as we can do. Keep our waterways clean, clean our drains, that sort of thing. And of course, we can also start where there's need for planting trees and so on, to work on that as well. We noticed not too long ago what they call the heart of the world, the Amazon forest. And there was a fire there a few weeks back, and that is where they get a lot of oxygen and so on from. And if it's depleted, if the trees die, and we'll be in trouble. So think about that. Rachel, how are you, girl? I'm trying my best to remember what is your favorite song. It's just not coming to mind yet, and I know you'd let me know. How is Montreal doing tonight? Is it getting cold yet? Well, I imagine so, because Canada is places get cold with no reason at all, I know the folks in New York, they started to come out with jackets and so on. They still have good weather up there, relatively. And I'm not too sure what kind of winter they will have, because it's very unpredictable the way the weather pattern is going. I've seen my mango trees with flowering we in November since last month, and I've seen some little mangoes on a tree out there. So you're saying to yourself, what's going on, man? The other day I was driving through Grandance, and I saw Skin Up selling by the road. Bonjour, mama yoy. I ain't lying to tell you. Now, folks, every year that I come along, I like to tease the folks who are out there in the diaspora, and I give them a kind of taste of a lot of things they may be missing. But hear what? I was told that they ain't missing nothing. I was told that they have everything. But I tell you something. One thing they don't have with them where they are is Grenada. So I'll give them a little taste, a little something that I did some time ago, just to tease them, and hope that they'll cry when they look at it. Are we kidding?
Oh, yeah.
Because I know they will be missing. Get it! Let me see if I can get it.
Merry Christmas, everyone. These are love, joy, and celebration. Merry Christmas, everyone. These are love, joy, and celebration. I never see a parasite song. Going house to house like people on the end know. I join the band in front by Sharon. And when I reached the door, we started singing this one. Merry Christmas, everyone. These are love, joy, and celebration. Merry Christmas, everyone.
played. Oh yeah, yeah. I go sing, I go sing, I go sing some parade. Oh yeah, yeah. I go sing, yes, I bring the young. Yeah, man. Merry, Merry Christmas, everyone. Peace and love, joy and celebration. Merry, Merry Christmas, everyone. Peace and love, joy and celebration.
All right, folks. I think we have a multiplicity of sound coming at you, and let me apologize for that. We got to get that one fixed and corrected. Not sure why, but we certainly getting that thing. Anyway, but I'm going to play that for you another time because I don't want to damage your ear with nonsense, as we say. Oh my goodness, what a night, what a night. 1 hour has already gone with us as we move our way through our inaugural flight on Airlines Christmas Shak. Talking about airlines, did you notice what happened to that airline over Haiti? And the bullet holes that, hit it? Outside of that, there was another airline that they found that flew over Haiti as well at some point in time. And in inspecting it, they found there also was a bullet hole in that one as well. So, when you look at that kind of situation, I'm sure that the airlines are going to probably put a ban on going down to Haiti at this stage. And when you look at what is happening in that country and you understand their history, you can only be empathetic towards the folks, the people of Haiti, understanding what they have persevered through over many decades. The way that France literally raped them of everything they have to get their freedom. They were fighters and they fought for emancipation in a strong way and paid a heavy price for it. That continues to affect them even up to today, because to get that freedom they had to pay France a lot of money, some millions of dollars, and it is sad to see what is happening in that country over and over again. There seems to be no peace, just turmoil. We also want to take a look at Cuba. Recently, they've had some serious issues. That storm that went over them the other day, and following that, right after that, they had some serious earthquakes as well. So they too have the heavy challenges, in spite of the fact that Cuba continues to have challenges. They still persevere, and they still help people and countries all over the world. Think about it.
Yeah,
They say you gotta bring back parang,
yeah.
and when they talk about that, they're talking about the good parang. You know the type I'm talking about? Ay, Maria.
Christmas in this country is not what it used to be. Since I was a little boy, sweet parang I used to enjoy. Around the road used to bring you glad tidings about Jesus Christ and his birthday used to sing. It was Aguinaldo del Nacimiento. Just so we don't hear them thing no more. We want sweet parang again. We want sweet parang again. Men posing as paranderos, but they singing Christmas calypsos. Hey, baby, baby, do go papa day, go, baby, papa do go papa day. I used to follow daddy, those for everybody. We'd get a maraca place, one real parang in the place. We go in for the whole night and we wouldn't
a strong black coffee used to get them up. That used to be real fun for the Christmas season. Oh, gone, don't like all of that done. We want sweet parang again. We want sweet parang again. Along to hear a parang tune from singers just like Papa Goon. Now that a common man, I'm playing in a parang band. But parang get commercial, with too much of bacchanal. If they hire me band to play in a party, they just want to hear some fights come down crazy. If we play Maria, Alegria, Alegria, Pasha, they tell the DJ to take over. One sweet parang again. We want sweet parang again. Lara brothers still singing, but Skunter is the parang king. You might find that a strange, that I know how to accept change. So parang be very happy. Is the lyrics that killing me? I just enjoy my ham and pork for the Christmas. But that's not the reason why this day was made for us. Remember each time you sing, whose birthday we celebrating, and sing the songs that fit for the king. When I tune in my radio, it's paintbrush, wine, salt, fit for so. Sweet parang again. I don't mind they playing joker, but they shouldn't let it take over. Sweet parang again, baby, don't be bound. Sweet parang again, If you go up in Talbaro, people up there go tell you so. Sweet parang again. Sweet parang again. I now check out where happening, lion all get tied up in this thing. One sweet parang again. Sweet parang again. We want sweet parang again. Parang the roads of exit, we so can parang have more money. Sweet parang again. Sweet parang again. Now my friend, let us face it, you can get fired from my parang group.
Get fired from me parang group. That guy don't know. He had Trinidad. He forget that when you see Christmas coming these days, them from the time you hit November, them Trini only playing soca. What you say about put away the soca? Carnival take over. Yeah. Now you know there are loads of traditions with Christmas, and I'll give you a little joke. I have a little doggy here playing with his toy just to grab my attention. But her name is Misty, and every time I think about this Christmas cake, black cake, my mind would go right on my dear friend Mrs. Steele, Pamela Steele. Pamela Steele would give you jokes, you'd die with laughter, you know. So she said this lady on the wharf, Pamela Steele is actually from the wharf. You know, there's a debate about the wharf, what consists of the wharf. The wharf, remember that. So she said that this lady baking this cake, She put everything, all she food, whatever she put in the cake. Anyway, whatever cake she making. It was a Christmas time, and she making the cake. When she finished make the cake, she said the cake could have knocked down anybody. It was so hard. She said I could have taken it and go and play cricket with it. Whatever, the whole story. The woman, she said, forget to put baking powder in the cake. So, just to let you know, don't forget to put your baking powder in your cake. All right, when you're making it. I know a lot of you would long ago, I should say, the older folks, my grandparents, my mother, whatever, would soak the fruits for months. Sometimes you have fruit soaking for years in a jar, and they add more wine, rum, and they add extra fruits in it. Whatever the case may be, it's like when long ago people used to have what they call a vinegar jar. They have their vinegar made in a jar, and they will take out some and add as they go along, you know. So it is so important for people to understand that old tradition of really soaking the fruits for such a long time. They say it brings a better flavor to the cake and so on. But these days we have quick, and we have cake. You mince up everything one time and bake it, and you're good to go. But there's something that is extraordinary about that cake that the fruits would have soaked for a few months well. You don't agree with me? You have a different taste. It's like the real McCoy, you know what I mean? All you want to get up and do a little swinging? Not everything gotta be fast paced, you know that. We cater for everybody right here on Christmas Shak. Feliz Navidad.
Let's go. All your training needs in customer service, operations, media, and business communication. Let's go.
dance a two-step or something. Well, Rachel, I better come Montreal to get to eat from that cake you're making, girl. From since last December, you have fruit soaking. That has to be a good cake. Hey, folks, you know that the Molyneux Road was open today. You had the Jones Road. That's the road through going through Mount Morris. There was a lot of flooding and some slides and so on. So they opened the Molyneux Road to allow folks to travel in that direction because you also had some issues. Stop it. You also had some issues with the. Let me see what's going on there. You had some issues with the road, the Moncuma Road as well. There were some issues with that as well. So that is what is happening there. Nawassa landslide causes extensive damage to Maribor water system. Montplaisir, Munich, Peggy's, Wimp, all those water systems have also been impacted. Maribor, Monton, Concord, dam blockage, the haunted job night marked a historic first for the. Oh, there's something else. But just to tell you that there's been some blockage to a number of the dams and so on, and as a result, folks, water has been interrupted. So, if you don't have water, most I can say to you, let's hope it comes back pretty soon. But there seem to be extensive damage to a lot of these areas, and hopefully, we will be able to get it back pretty soon. All right. So we continue right here on Wibs FM. We're on Facebook. We're also on YouTube. It's Christmas Shak. This is our inaugural flight taking off tonight. We're going to be back on Thursday. We're heading up to 9:23. And of course, we go up until 10 o'clock tonight. Good to have you on board wherever you are. Don't forget to invite others to join in the fun. Christmas is here, people.
You smell through the cake burning. Same time Santa was passing. Hush your mouth. Hush your mouth. Every little thing you hear is true. Everything you see don't do. I don't know what is wrong with you. It's only show. I'm feeling to put something in your mouth. I'm feeling to put something in your mouth. You're only talking, your mouth is only running, your mouth. People business, your mouth is only comments. I'm feeling to put something in your mouth, and you know what I'm talking about, like a piece of ham, a piece of pastel, like a drink of rum, a drink of sorrel. I'm feeling to put something in your mouth. You know that way what I'm talking about. Oi, 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 Janet by new French auntie, and she was gonna walk in. Hush your mouth. Hush your mouth. Your sister put up curtain. For 5 years the same old thing. Hush your mouth. Hush your mouth. Every little thing you hear is true. Everything you see do. I don't know what is wrong with you. It's only show. I feel it to put something in your mouth. I feel it to put something in your mouth. It's only running your mouth, only talking your mouth. People business your mouth, too much comments. Hey, I feel it to put something in your mouth, and you know what I'm talking about, like a piece of cake, a piece of sponge cake, like a drink of scotch. You just talk too much. Hey, I feel it to put something in your mouth. I sure you know what I'm talking about. I say, oi. Oh yeah, you know what I mean. Oh yeah, feeling to put something in your mouth. A feeling to put something in your mouth. You're only talking, your mouth is only running, your mouth people business, your mouth too much comments, hey. A feeling to put something in your mouth, and you know what I'm talking about, like pizza tattoo, lap of manico, from wine and turkey, and milky lolly, hey. A feeling to put something in your mouth, you know damn well what I'm talking about. I say, oi. Oi, ay, oi, ay, ay, oi, oi, ay, oi, feel like that, feeling to put something in your mouth. One day you know what I mean. Feeling to put something in your mouth. Let me keep a good Christmas scene. Christmas is a time to share, but not everything you hear. Feeling to put something in your mouth.
Let's go. All your
Oh, you notice I have a little baby. She started back up for no reason. She sees herself in a mirror and she goes crazy. Say goodnight. This is the baby in the family. She's called Misty. Hey, Misty.
I see her, and I want to have her. Hey. I want a Spanish woman to marry me. Baby, I saw the parang to move with me. Parang so nice and parang so sweet. The parang. Wind up your waist and dance to the beat. Inside the parang. I don't want no sorry love ginger beer. I ain't drinking them things this year. This Christmas all I want is a Spanish woman. A parang. Spanish woman. The woman. Spanish woman. In a rima. Spanish woman. Don't have to Spanish woman. From your people. And Los Pabos. Don't worry. Rampan. Hey. I see her. And I want her. I got to have her. Hey. Get there. Hey. Give me. I tried all them other woman before. All other woman. But them Spanish mujer is all I adore. Them Spanish woman. I like to see them when they walk and whine. They full of and tenderness is so fine. They know how to cut and how to contrive to keep their family alive. So this year I want to take home a Spanish woman from Aruba. Spanish woman from Cumana. Spanish woman from Blanchard. Bring them in here. Spanish woman from Aripo. Spanish woman. Sangre Chiquito. Spanish woman. Spanish Royal. Spanish woman. Coco Paya. Spanish woman. I see her. Hey, get them. And I want her. I got to have her.
Hey, Baron, you see that woman going there, boy?
Hey, boy.
Look, she going there, boy. And for your interest, she is honey.
say good night to my family in Fort Lauderdale.
In a river.
Aubrey and Doreen, how you doing? Jamie, good night to you. Love you, baby.
Bring them in Paris. Spanish road.
Not forgetting Tanya, my mother, Danielle, my granddaughter. Good night to you all. And all the rest of folks, wherever you are listening this time, it's a pleasure to have you on board with us. Hey, you know it's Christmas. You know the season of joy, the season of sharing, the season of caring. But I tell you something, if Drew Barrymore could bring she dog on TV, I could bring mine too. You better believe it, folks. There's no turning back. I'm sure you never heard of them postponing Christmas. Eh? It's a season, you know, not just a day. Celebration of the birth of the Christ child. We must always remember the purpose of the season or the reason for the season. Least we forget. And whether you want to believe it or not, the parang now start. We're going right up to the week before Christmas. I think Christmas Day is a Wednesday or sometime like that. The Thursday before that, we'll be with you right up until the 19th of December, I think. Every Tuesday and Thursday nights from 8 to 10 on 107.5 FM. That's WIBS FM, Williams Broadcasting Services. And on YouTube and on Facebook. So send out the message to your friends and your family. Let's keep the Christmas vibes alive. Yeah, man, we having a good time. I have a feeling all you're going to see no peace for the Christmas. Boy, there's a lot of rain that passed in the last few weeks, and You know when peas start to flow and then rainfall, what has happened? It has break down. Those of you who are fortunate enough to have sorrel so far, glad for you too. Yeah, man. I hope them yam in the ground and get too much water. Farmers, how you doing? What about the sweet potato? I want to know what about the Edos and the Tanya and everything else. The Dasheen. The Dasheen like a lot of water in his living drain. So. Fig and Bluggo. We want all of that for the Christmas season. I want to say good night to the pig farmers out there. No fatten up them pig, eh? I heard Terry giving a good rundown on different types of pigs the other day, boy. I know, boy. I gotta ask him which one had the best meat. Good night to Terry Williams, the master behind Wibs Radio. Yeah, bam. Something, we're looking for Leroy. Anybody seen Leroy? You want to ask him where your mama gone? Yeah. Well, she gone para. Good afternoon. Good night to the folks out there in New York City. How you doing tonight? Good to know that you're having a good time. Cassie, what's up, girl? Things looking bright. Folks, we're coming down to the end of things. We're got what, 12 more minutes to take us up to the top of the hour at 10 o'clock. When sadly we'll say goodnight and au revoir for yet another time. But that's all right. We have a lot of weeks ahead of us. So far, thank you for being a great audience here on Christmas Shak. sound like child abuse and child neglect to me. Yeah, mothers, you must not leave them little children alone and go. You're going to para. Poor Leroy in trouble. Call social services for you. Yeah, call my sister for you. You can't make that mistake in these times. You never know what children going to be up to. Next thing they're going and play with matches and burn down your boat house. And you come crying. There's a nice little cool down for you. 6 minutes onto that hour that we gotta leave you.
Next year all our troubles will be out of sight. Have yourselves a merry little Christmas. May the Yuletide be. From now on our troubles will be miles away. Here we are as in olden days, happy golden days of yore. Faithful friends who are dear to us, gather near to us once more. Through the years we all will be together, if the fate allows. Hang that shining star upon the highest bough, and have yourselves a merry little Christmas now. Here we are as in olden days, happy golden days of yore. Faithful friends who are dear to us, gather near to us once more. Through the years we all will be together, if the fate allows. And that shining star on the highest bough, and have yourselves a merry little Christmas
Ah, boy, what a nice song indeed. You know, folks, for our first inaugural flight, I must say that, I enjoyed it quite a bit, and I hope that I was able to really bring a little bit of spirited times to you at this
When the season comes around, the air is filled with paranza. This kind of music is our thing. Strong your touch one guitar string. The season season comes around, the air is filled with parang sound. This kind of music is our thing.